dream house in Crete is nearly finished.
We're going to have a great life in Crete. I don't know if they're ready for us, but we will make an impression.
Which means, for Brian and Andrew, it's time to leave the UK for good.
Warmer climate. Hard act to follow, though.
Unfortunately, after a tortuous journey, things don't get off to a good start.
Mind just stepping in it.
They arrive to snow and heavy rain, not the idyllic beginning they had expected. But after the clouds blow over, it's looking more hopeful.
We'll have our harvested in no time.
While their new house is being built, Brian and Andrew and their partners in the project, Pete and Les, are keeping an eye on progress from a rented villa. Pete and Les are on a 2-week holiday and are helping Brian and Andrew to settle into their new life in Crete. This morning, Andrew's on a mission. He wants to get their new life off to the right start.
As we're going to be healthy and wealthy, hopefully, I think you should give up your smoking again. I think now's the perfect time to do it. Part of the new start, healthy life, healthy way of life, fresh vegetables, fresh clean air, walks with the dogs, all that sort of thing.
I did it before, you know. Hundreds of times. It's the easiest thing in the world.
We gave up for over 20 years before we started doing this.
It's a hell of a time to give up smoking.
It's a good time.
So you think of all the horrible things. You're going to make more lines on your face. Your skin's going to go all liney and baggy and, you know, big bags beneath your eyes.
I forgot big bags.
But they reckon that you age quicker. We'd like to have you around for another 10 years.
You've obviously all plucked this.
No.
We'll get the patches after breakfast.
You can have a last cigarette if you really want one. And then we'll patch you up.
I don't like the way you said that. All right, we'll try it. Anything to keep the peace.
It's just days before Lent, a perfect time to start a brand new life. On the island of Crete, it's a time when everyone gets ready for Carnival, the biggest event of the year. It's a holiday period, and as many of the shops will soon be closed, it's time to stock up on supplies.
Oh, couldn't you have found one that doesn't squeak?
Very, very good quality. Very good. Very good.
As part of their health kick, they're also taking a good look at their diet.
Moving out here is not just about moving and living here. It's about a new life, a new diet, less fatty food, and much more relaxed life, which can actually help your constitution anyway. We want GG.
But despite their best intentions, there are some things they just can't do without.
Oh, here it is.
Here we are.
We're getting Scully.
Is that the biggest bottle we've got? Is that bottle bigger?
Do you notice we grabbed that off there?
No.
No, it's on size. Oh, that'll do.
We'll have a couple of those. That'll keep us going for the night. And what would you like?
More whiskey?
Miniatures?
We've got a bottle of whiskey.
Miniature.
With Carnival only a day away, the group are keen to sort out their costumes. And this will be a good opportunity for them to integrate with the locals.
I'm going to make no comment whatsoever.
I can be dirty with you today. Would you like the horn? That's us.
Today is Sunday, the day of excess before Lent begins. Carnivals take place all over Greece, and everyone on Crete is buzzing with excitement. All except Brian, that is. He's going to have to miss out on the long-awaited party. His healthy new lifestyle seems to have got the better of him, and he's bedridden with a common cold.
Good morning. I've got the stinking cold. It's gone to my head. It's been floating around for about 3 days. It's just come out. So I'm not the happiest of bunnies. But I'm never ill, that's the thing. So I don't quite know why it suddenly struck me.
With or without Brian, Andrew, Pete and Les are determined to enjoy the party's spirit. Crete is predominantly Greek Orthodox, and the islanders adhere rigorously to Lent, whereby you're allowed one final fling before 40 days of abstinence. As the crowds gather for the procession of the floats, Andrew and Les have lost Pete. The locals spend weeks making the giant papier-mâché floats, and they're the highlight of the carnival. One float in particular has caught everyone's attention.
One raki too many. Several raki too many.
We'll never see him again.
No, probably not.
The team's house is rapidly nearing completion. Very shortly, Brian and Andrew will have to make the final payments, including the cost of the huge motorised window, which is currently being built in England. With Brian over the worst of his cold, they have to take a serious look at ways of earning some extra money. One thought is to make some cash out of their olive grove.
There's one.
All 14 trees of it. And today, they're off to learn how to harvest them.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. I think you're going to have to get out and move that, you know.
Oh, no, it's all right. Go straight ahead.
I can't drive over that one.
Hello, John. It's Brian.
John Harvey, who's in charge of manufacturing their £38,000 window, calls up to see how things are going.
We had a meeting with Michaelis, the architect, who's going to telephone you for certain details that are needed. Oh, Christ. Needs a fax number.
I think I've got it here.
No, John, we're in the middle of nowhere, actually. I'll get it to you this afternoon without fail. OK, mate, bye-bye. He's got some more details, more detailed information on the window. So he'll fax back what we need to know. So it's OK, it's all working. I'm a cool cat.
Well, just go move that tree now.
I don't believe this.
Bloody hell. Jeez.
As Brian and Andrew make their way slowly to the olive grove, Pete and Les blow away their carnival hangovers with some refreshing sea air.
I don't believe all this. Look at it.
Brian and Andrew battle on through the many trees that have come down in the recent snowstorms.
I'm not clearing the whole road. You'll have to drive round it.
I'll drive around this?
Yeah, drive round there.
I can't drive round that.
You can go round there.
I can't get through there.
Yes, you can. Fine.
And finally, it's time to learn how to harvest their olives.
Calispera.
Brian can't wait to get his hands on an electrical device that will knock the olives off the tree in a jiffy.
It's so easy. I was led to believe we had to hit them with a big bat. We'll have our harvesting in no time. Jesus, turn it off.
Try one.
Oh, that's weeping.
Yeah, just lick it. Don't eat it, lick it.
So,
It's got a stone in the middle of it.
That's vile. That's so bitter.
And this is the cooperative that would turn their produce into oil for them.
It's good to see the whole process from getting them off the trees. We can bring our own sacks down here and then follow it through and hopefully get some nice oil at the end of it.
Their orchard of 14 trees could earn them all of £130 a year.
Very, very good. Oh, I'm going to love this life.
After a hard day's graft, and just as they're about to relax at a local taverna, they receive another phone call from John Harvey, and this time he's more agitated.
I sense there's a bit of a problem. Is that right or not?
The window has missed Brian and Andrew's container and will need to be shipped out separately.
I mean, there's a cost factor here that we need to look at, and do you want us to sign something? I mean, we'll wait to receive that fax and then I'll get back to you. I'll probably ring you later this afternoon, okay?
There will be an extra cost which somebody has to pay, which will be us. And obviously he's concerned that we sign something to say we will pay that. He should have, if you wanted to sign something, you should have had it signed before we actually left the country.
Well, to be fair to him, he did. He did send us a document.
I didn't know he had done that.
Yeah, he faxed it across to me. And because we were rushing around trying to move out of the house, it just got lost in the
right. I didn't know that.
excitement. I'm not a happy bunny over this. It's a roller coaster. As soon as you have everything sorted, something else crops up, and
Let's see what his fax says.
With no signed contract, it leaves them exposed to increased costs and other looming problems. The Cretan end of the house build is going well, but Brian and Andrew are now concerned they may have to foot the bill for increased shipping costs for the customised window being manufactured in the UK. While Brian waits for news from the window manufacturer, the stress has driven him to have a sneaky cigarette.
look, can you just leave me alone? This is really difficult enough as it is.
A very sheepish Brian returns to pursue yet another vice with his friends.
Can't get the drinks. What do you want?
Orange juice, please.
Orange juice.
Usual.
Large one. Okay. A beer.
Not having cigarettes to take his mind off money worries, Brian hits the bottle, leaving Andrew to worry about just how they'll make ends meet.
We need to get a car because we're still hiring a car, which is quite expensive. So we'll have to do that.
Yamas.
While the others are on orange juice, Brian soon finds a drinking partner and sneakily downs a few shots.
We must have some more. Another one. Oh, it's good. It's very warm today. Very good. I'll see you later, yeah.
Finally, Brian emerges, some 20 minutes later, a little worse for wear.
There you are.
Where's the drinks?
Yeah, sorry about that.
What have you been doing?
Just met a guy in there, got talking, and I've invited him for a meal.
Wait, what? So when's he coming for this meal then?
Tomorrow night.
You're joking.
No, well, I think that's what I've done. Told him to bring a friend as well. You don't mind, do you?
Although the others want to integrate into Cretan life, they had hoped for a more gradual introduction. With their first dinner party only a few hours away, it has at least meant that any worries about the window have been put aside as they get on with their dinner preparations. Pete is in charge of buying wine and Les the vegetables.
So we don't know who he is, or what he does, or anything about him, whether he can speak English or not. So I'm now buying vegetables for dinner tonight.
I'm buying chicken because it's Lent. I think I'm right in saying that they do not eat red meat during the 4 weeks of Lent, and chicken is a soft option. It'll be delicious the Saunders way.
I want some corn flour to make the gravy with. It's got something like maize written on the back of it.
Tonight's dinner party makes Pete and Les realise just how little Greek they actually know.
Do you speak English?
No.
No.
I'm not quite so certain whether this is wine or oil.
I need corn flour, sauce to thicken,
I'll go with the flour. I mean, this is how this island is.
eating, food. Yes, food. Yeah.
Yes, cucina?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. One moment.
No.
I think it'll be a really interesting evening.
I want to make a sauce to thicken.
I don't know how his vocabulary is, though, and how far we're going to get chatting. I hope we don't suddenly stop and eat in silence, which could be the case, actually. What have I done?
I will leave it. It's okay.
If buying corn flour is a struggle, what is a whole evening of polite chat going to be like?
Oh, excuse me. That cold's coming back.
Not wanting to panic at their lack of Greek, Pete comes up with a philosophical strategy to cope.
Quite frankly, you know, smiles portray 1,000 words.
Yeah.
And of course, if we look relaxed, he'll be relaxed.
Yeah, of course. I think that's the important
Yes,
thing.
to make
we
him
are
welcome.
relaxed and make him feel really welcome in
yeah.
what's effectively our
Yeah.
house. Put these carrots on, Liz.
Yeah.
Brilliant. First accident. It's going to be late. I don't think those roast potatoes are going to be ready.
That's all. Someone at the door, right?
Is that?
I heard a knock.
Let's see.
Go on, I heard a knock.
Right. Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. Good luck. Ah, well,
Can you?
fine, and you?
It's okay?
Very good.
Everything's okay?
Everything is fine.
Cousin Nikos.
Hello, Nikos. Thank you for coming.
One what, Haraki? For you.
Thank you. Thank you. Put it in the fridge. The birds are fine. Thank you. For you and for you. We just have a toast in a moment, which is very good. Okay.
See here.
Yeah.
See here. See here. See here.
Oh, see here. See here. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one.
No. Would you like to sit? Take a seat. Hope so. Right. If you talk,
Yeah?
we'll carry on over here. Okay.
What do you do in the village?
As president, small village.
Yes.
Plaka, Kabia, Almerida.
And you are the president?
No, yes, president. It's mayor. Village, Plaka, Kabia, Almerida.
You're the mayor. All right.
There's now even more pressure to impress.
How's it going, lads? All right?
Yeah, we're
Nearly there.
I'm just trying to get the lumps out of this. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. They're chatting away.
Too many chefs, not good.
Right, let's go.
And at last, roast à la Bran arrives. Unfortunately, if Bran had checked his facts properly, he'd have realised that his guests, as Orthodox Christians, don't eat anything with blood during Lent.
Κανονικά δεν θα πρέπει να φάμε γιατί είναι σαρακοστή. Κοτόπουλο.
spoons. Plenty, come on Andrew, plenty, don't be scared. Skimpy with it.
Sorry, you want more?
Normally now, no animal fat.
No animal fat.
Is it okay for you to eat chicken?
Today?
Chicken today?
We have
No,
chicken.
it's not okay, chicken, but
It's passable, it's
Yes,
all right.
it's
It's allowable.
Yeah?
You're all right.
Good for that.
Good to know that now, yes.
Bloody hell. God, I could do with a gin.
All right.
Luckily for Brian, chicken is back on the menu as their Greek guests decide to tuck in and not to offend their English hosts.
Good?
Very nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah? Not bad.
Not bad. Well done.
After a successful meal, it's time for a toast to their new and very important friends.
These are big glasses, Brian. This is not a downing one.
This is certainly a downing one. A good meal.
Oh,
That's very good, Rocky. Again. Yamas. A really, really nice evening. That's very good. Another one, Les. And I think we've made two good friends.
Their first dinner party was a resounding success, but their joy is short-lived.
Well, it's a fax from Solinus. You're not going to like it.
A fax from John Harvey confirms their earlier conversation that they will have to pay extra shipping costs. But there's another huge blow.
I can't believe this.
They now want us to find a team to fit it. They're not going to come out and fit it either.
It's a fairly specialist thing. In fact, it's not fairly special, it is unique.
Well, it's never been done before.
And so where are you going to find labour of a sufficient...
Then you're going to have to pay them, so it's all the time adding cost to it.
There must be some reason that they've actually changed the goalposts.
Well, they're obviously having problems because it's so far behind schedule.
Well, then why don't they just come out and say they've got problems instead of trying to
Don't have
put...
a go at me.
I'm not having a go, Andrew. I'm just so pissed off with this.
I know, so am I.
The whole house was designed around this great picture window, which was always my vision. It's not going to happen. This isn't going to happen. This has wrecked the project as far as I'm concerned.
It's just going mad. It's
You know, looking at the site, first of all, you've got to find a place to actually...
I need some bloody time on this.
If they have to give it out.
In the next episode, Brian and Andrew meet the architect to see if there's a cheaper alternative to the window.
What alternative for that big space can you come up with?
I leave it open.
Right, question one.
They join in a quiz night to try and integrate further with the locals.
We're marking your card and we've got a big rubber.
And when they say goodbye to Pete and Les, the reality of being left alone hits home.
I hope I cope.
you will.